So I had a completely different video planned, but Dana White's just completely blue-balled everybody, and he's just said on Instagram that because he was so busy today, they couldn't do matchmaking. So we've been completely blue-balled. I had a whole video planned out for today for the fights he was going to announce, but apparently that's going to be tomorrow, so we're just going to have to fucking wait even longer. But I had a video planned anyway, so luckily I can just make this video I had planned. Where's my phone? There it is. Sorry about that. Unprofessional. Very unprofessional there. Okay. So UFC 299 is looking absolutely fucking amazing. Like on paper, this is looking like one of the best cards ever on paper. Like as Anthony Smith would say, on paper, this is the greatest card of all time. On paper. But honestly, this card looks really good. Like this is a really tasty card if you're looking at it. Like let's just go read it. Let's just read off the fights that are going to be on this card. This card is just you can't. There's no way this card's going to suck. Now there is some fights I see on this card that might not be the greatest, but like overall, we're going to get some really fun fights out of this, I feel like. But let's just start with the first fight. There was two new fights that got announced today for this, and these were two great fights. We're going to see Rebellis Das Payange, the massive Cuban freak of nature is the best way I can put him. He's like 6'7" with a like 86-inch reach, explosive power. He's 35, but he's Cuban, so 35 in Cuban years is like 25. He's just entering his prime. And then he's fighting Josh Parisian. I expect that to be a fucking absolute fucking destruction by Rebellis. I know he's only 4-0. We haven't really seen much of him because he's just going out there and deading everyone. But you can just tell this guy's going to be a force in the heavyweight division. He's not fat. He's athletic. He's going to kill Josh Parisian. Let's be real. But yeah, respect to Josh Parisian for taking the fight. And then Michelle Pahea is on the card against Michelle Olachechik. This is going to be a great fight. Michelle Olachechik, one of my favorite fighters to watch. He is one of the most entertaining fighters, as is Michelle Pahea. He's just an entertaining fighter. He's back flipping, he's front flipping, he's side flipping, he's fucking going backwards. Also, let me just say, if Dana White doesn't announce any fights tomorrow, per my sources, he's getting fucking oiled up. He's getting a fucking apple gagged into his mouth, and I'm fucking hearing that he's going to get airlifted to the North Sentinel Island, where he's going to be used as a human sacrifice to create a peace between the Indian government and the North Sentinelese tribes, per sources. So Dana, announce them fucking fights, please. But anyway, going on to it. Michelle Pahea versus Michelle Olachechik. That's just a great fight. Mateus Gamrot versus Rafael dos Anjos. I have a feeling this might actually not be that good of a fight. But maybe they cancel each other out and we get like a striking fight. But again, Mateus Gamrot had a pretty good fight with Arman Sarukian, but that's because Sarukian's got good takedown defense. I feel like Gamrot's just going to take down Rafael dos Anjos probably, but we'll see what happens. Kaylin Shakugian versus Macy Barber. Macy Barber's on a good little run at the moment, so that's a fun fight. CJ Vergara versus Asu Almabaev. That's a really good fight as well. Asu Almabaev coming off his win over Odie Osborne. So yeah, really good fight there. CJ Vergara always in bangers. Pedro Munoz versus Kyler Phillips is just a great fight too. You know, Pedro Munoz, he's typically in some fun fights. Kyler Phillips as well will bring the action. You know, sometimes Pedro Munoz has like a tendency to fight like just a low-paced fight. Sometimes I guess like the fight against Chris Gutierrez, but that's more just Gutierrez in general, I feel like. Because Pedro Munoz versus Chito Vera was a pretty fun fight from memory. And Kyler Phillips always in fun fights. Kevin Holland versus Michael Venom Page. That's a banger fight. Like that's a crazy fight. And that's on the prelims. Well, it says my main card, but like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, I don't think it's a 6-fight main card, but yeah, still that's a crazy fight there. Obviously, Michael Venom Page's UFC debut. You know, people have been hyping him up for years. And now he's finally in the UFC. It was now or never, and he's in the UFC. Peter Yan versus Yadong Song. I mean, that's just a great fight. Really must win for Peter Yan. Like, this is really must win for him. If he's going to be taken seriously as like a top 5 contender, he really needs to win this fight again, or he's either cut from the UFC or he's just going to be used to build up like Umar Nurmagomedov and fighters like that on the come up. Then we have Curtis Blades versus J. Elton Almeida. That's a massive fight as well. Like, this is a fucking crazy fight. I think this stylistically has all the potential to be like a fun J. Elton Almeida fight, because I don't know if he's going to go out there and ragdoll Curtis Blades. If he does, I'd be shocked. Gilbert Burns versus Jack Della Maddalena. That's a great fight. Really good step up for Jack Della Maddalena. If he can keep the fight standing, we're guaranteed some fireworks there. We're guaranteed a war, but easier said than done to stop the takedowns of Gilbert Burns. He's a fucking vicious little bastard. He'll fucking keep shooting and shooting. Dustin Poirier versus Benoit Saint Denis in a 5-round fight between these two. Like, both very entertaining fighters. Dustin Poirier, never been in a boring fight. Dustin Poirier could fight a fucking dead broom, a fucking cut up fucking broom, and he would have a fun fight. He could fight your grandma and it would be a fucking fight of the night performance. Like, Dustin Poirier just can't not be in bangers. And Benoit Saint Denis as well. Absolute Giga Chad, the French Giga Chad, Benoit Saint Denis, French Special Forces. He just goes in there and he's fucking going in for the kill. He's booting your liver in. He's running out there crazy. He's trying to take your neck. He'll take fucking 20 to give you one back. Like, he will take some shots, but he's got a granite ass chin. And he just doesn't quit. He's fucking willing to die in there, and I truly do believe that. Nothing seems to phase this man. So that will be a really fun fight there, and it's 5 rounds. Then we have Sean O'Malley versus Marlon Vera 2. Honestly, I'm not that excited for the fight. I have a feeling this might just be like a low pace sort of way for, like, I think Sean O'Malley might just fight a bit smart, try and get like a decision here over Marlon Vera, who's super durable. But still, it's a cool fight. Sean O'Malley's a fun fighter. We'll see what happens. There's going to be some beef there, so the build up will be fun at least. But honestly, this card's looking fucking amazing. I'm really wondering what they're going to add to UFC 300 to like make it so big, because Dana is like making it sound like there's going to be some really fun UFC 300 fights, because he's in matchmaking tomorrow. He was meant to do it today. He'll have some announcements tomorrow, so fucking curious to see what he does. I fucking swear to God, man, if Dana White doesn't announce any fights, I'm gonna fucking be livid, man. Like, he's literally getting airlifted to fucking North Central Island. If you don't know about North Central Island, it's this little island, I think in the Indian Ocean, off pretty far away from India, but it is a part of India. But it's like a real isolated island where like some of the first humans outside of Africa, like thousands of years ago, went and settled, and they've just been living there for like thousands of years or something like that. And they're just very hostile to non-Sentinelese people. They're even pretty hostile to like the Jarawa, which are like another tribe from another island, but they're more not as hostile to outsiders. So sending Dana White there will mean he'll get fucking shot with spears or fucking, I don't know if they're cannibals. I'm not assuming they are, but they'll more than likely fucking kill Dana White. So Dana, announce some fucking fights, please, tomorrow. I beg. I need it. I need the content, but I should have an interview done by tomorrow as well. But I also want to break down some fights. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. This is just a quick little put together video, because obviously I was expecting some fights to break down, but obviously we didn't get any, which is very unfortunate. But still, great fucking fights. This card, honestly, just to wake up to Michelle Olachechik versus Michelle Pereira is just like fucking, that gave me some real morning wood, man. Like, that is a fucking fight I've really wanted to see. Like, that's not even a fight I've thought about before, but it's a great fight. Winner deserves a ranked fighter, in my opinion. Maybe the winner can fight the winner of Chris Curtis versus Marc-Andre Barriol. I'd like that. I think that'd be really cool. Maybe Michelle Pereira won't take that because he does train at Extreme Couture sometimes. But Michelle Olachechik versus Chris Curtis, absolute banger. But like, there are some really fun fighters on this card. Michelle Olachechik, always in bangers. Jack Della Maddalena, always in bangers. Dustin Poirier, Benoit Saint Denis, always in bangers. Like, Song Yadong, always in bangers. Kevin Holland, always in bangers. Like, there's just like fun fighters. Like, there is some great boxing. This is going to be a real good showcase for MMA boxing with Michelle Olachechik, Peter Yan, Jack Della Maddalena, Dustin Poirier. Like, this is going to be really good just to show off MMA boxing, like the skill level of MMA boxers in the UFC. So this is really good for that. But anyway, that's all I've got to say. Like I said, just a quick little video. Obviously, I had a bit more planned, but Dana White just fucked me over, blue-balled me a little bit, but it is what it is, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you give this video a like. Let me know your thoughts on UFC 299. What are your thoughts on this card in general? I think it's an absolutely banger card, and I can't wait to, I can't wait to fucking see it, man. I'm fucking excited, but let's just hope it all stays together. Let's just hope. I'm pretty sure they're going to announce some more fights because there's only 12 fights, so normally they'll probably add like two or more fights. So, keep your eyes out for that. Hopefully, it's some real fun fights. Maybe some more Miami fighters, some Kill Cliff guys, or American top team fighters will be added to the card or something like that. But still, thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys next time. If you're not already subscribed, put on notifications. You guys know the drill. Share this video around. Help out the channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.